The first Super Bowl of the new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway.
Free kick out of bounds, kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 8. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Everett, and the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play, and 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Watkins. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. And quickly now, a look at the Kansas City offense.
And the play of this offensive line is going to be so important in this game because we saw the sack a minute or so ago. They've got to be able to give their guy time to throw. That means communication and being physical is vital. Otherwise, this could be a long game.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Throwing on 1st down, Everett. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. 2nd down, it's Henderson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Everett. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Shreds the tackle. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Everett. This is caught. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. We're scoreless after 1. From the gun on 3rd down. Everett. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl as they have taken the lead. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And Robinson with a big catch. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Off play action. Watkins. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 4 receivers now in the formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, and that'll make it 3rd down. Back to throw. Everett. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Here's Hill on the return. Fights through, and now a crease. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Call that a 59-yard punt return as they are now on the board here in the first half.
And that jumps the excitement level up a few notches, doesn't it? What a big-time punt return for a touchdown. Now their cohorts on the special team side, they've got to add the PAT.
That would be the equalizer. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. Brown. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. On second down, it's Henderson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They complete it to Hill. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Second and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you're running.
And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. On play action, they'll throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Now back to throw. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. Off the play fake. Everett. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Everett, and incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Back to throw. Reynolds. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. On first down, Henderson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Again, it's Henderson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Robinson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. What a Super Bowl this has been, and the biggest play comes now. It's 4th down. Here we go with Williams. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they will take a knee here.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. The Rams have won the Super Bowl, and they will get the Lombardi Trophy.